I was wondering, with all this corona going on and people wondering about what medicine they should be using and if their immune systems are strong enough, and yeah, same with me. I've been wondering, what does an immune system actually really mean?
So, yeah, it's a bit of a buzzword now, hey? I think all of us, when this corona thing hit, we were all like, oh, immune system. So it does need a little bit of explanation. So the immune system is actually quite a very interesting and very complex system that's in our body. So the best way for me to explain it, to break it down in a simple way, is that if we think about our bodies as a little kingdom, okay, and we get an invader called a microbe. So a microbe is something that is going to cause illness in you or infection in you. So a microbe is an unwanted invader that somehow gets into our bodies, whether it is through hay fever or flu, or it's a virus, basically. So the invader enters our bodies and our bodies start kicking into defense mechanisms. So what happens then is our lymph system, which is all over our body, in our kidney and in our spleen, starts producing larger amounts of white blood cells. So the point of a white blood cell is to go like a little fighter. It's now been deployed by the main guard, which is the lymphatic system, to go and find the invader and to go and destroy the invader. At the same time, underneath your thymus gland, your thymus gland, which is underneath your sternum, releases super potent white blood cells called T cells. So these T cells are like attack and destroy cells. So they also march all over your system. They find the invader and they basically kill the microbe. They kill the invader. So often, or sometimes, or for some people, depending on where they are and their level of immune system, that first phase of defense might fail. So what the body does then is that on the microbe, a layer will form that will then communicate with the lymph systems about what specific white blood cell is needed to go and attack and kill this invader. So it's actually quite interesting. So I'm just going to go over that again. So the first phase is the white blood cells go all over, they find the invader and they kill and destroy the invader. Should that fail, what happens then is that an antigen forms around the microbe, forms around the virus, and then it learns about this virus and it gives instruction back to what white blood cell is needed as an antibody to then go and destroy this virus. So yeah, so it's a very complex. Obviously there is a lot more to it, but I find the best way for me to explain it is like it's a little kingdom and there are certain processes in place. What we do see though with people with compromised immune systems is that they do not have those phases in place anymore. You know, the white blood cell system is not working so well for them anymore. So I think that was the big shock with corona is, you know, it's more about people who do not have strong immune systems.
Yeah. Okay. So obviously when we do feel that our immune system is under risk, at risk, we need to take some kind of medicine.
Yeah, we do. So there's beautiful antimicrobial medicine. It's almost also like a bit of a buzzword now, antimicrobial. But even more, you know, if you get hold of a really good immune system support herb, what it will actually also do in your body is it will help with the production of white blood cells. So it will help produce more of those little fighters to go and kill this virus. So when your body is under attack, you need to look at those kind of herbs, okay? But to maintain, and I think this is where people get a bit tricked up, okay? To maintain a healthy immune system, we need the nutrients, okay? So we need fresh air, we need to exercise, we need to drink lots of water. I've already said nutrients, but I'm going to say it again because it's so important, okay? So we need to eat the food that's got calcium and iron so that there isn't any deficiency, so that there isn't any imbalance. And then very important is what we eat, okay? So when we eat yucky food, it sits in our stomach and it actually dampens our body's ability to then fight off things as they come into our body. Okay, it's very, very important that we also eat the right food. And then on another day, I think I'll explain to you about the central nervous system and the immune system and how closely linked they are. Okay, it's it's super important to understand that the central nervous system, when compromised, will lead to a compromised immune system. So we'll talk about that again on another day.
Okay, thank you very much.
Have a happy immune system day. Mwah!
Bye-bye.